This is Unit 1, Week 3, question number 6. Describe what went into the writing of the Declaration of Independence. Who introduced it? Richard Henry Lee, June 7th, 1776, at the meeting in Philadelphia, halfway up the coast between the major populations of Virginia and Massachusetts. Second Continental Congress is meeting, passes these other resolutions, and then goes further to introducing this. 5 people drafted this document, who are Thomas Jefferson, the main author, and Ben Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman, and Robert Livingston. The main draft is written by Jefferson. He's the main elegant writer, this really tall, red-headed young guy, really young for this meeting, but they know that he's a flowery writer. So all of you who are told, your writing is overly elegant and flowery and full of big pompous words, in this case your teacher would have hired you for the job. No, he's actually a very elegant writer. What's the purpose of it? Declaration of Independence. Enough said. It's got like 5 parts. First is, statement of principle. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one part. So if you're going to get a divorce, you got to give your reasons. 2, all men are created equal. Well, here's your principle of what. If all men are equal and they're not being treated equally, then they do something. And then 3 is a very long list of complaints, 33 of them. He has done this. He has done that. Essentially, the king and parliament have imposed all of these issues. Taxation without representation. All of these coercive acts. All of the unfair nature of the Tea Act. The Navigation Acts, where the colonies may only trade with other English territories, but not with other countries in the world. So it's listing all these reasons of why the colonies want these rights, haven't been given them. All men are equal. When not treated as equal, they must divorce. They must give their reasons for their divorce. And then finally, we therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, not even capitalized. First time USA shows up. But it's stating, therefore, we're now declaring our independence and we will conduct ourselves as a full independent nation. And then they sign all their names, and famously John Hancock signs his really big. Hence the gimmick here, John Hancock writing his graffiti as a delinquent. It's a little bit bigger than everybody else's. But as a document, this is certainly one of the 2 most important documents in U.S. history, without a doubt. You can see Hancock's signature is bigger than everyone else. But it really was significant. I think it was Franklin that said, essentially, we must all hang together, or we will most certainly all hang separately. They're committing treason. They're essentially voting to overthrow the government, which is an act punishable by death. Which is why this isn't just a declaration of a new country, it's a declaration of war. It's not like Britain goes, oh, now we get it. The whole taxation without representation. They wanted a voice in Parliament. We didn't give them a seat. Oh, well, find some nice chocolates. Have a nice time as an independent country. No, it's clearly a statement of, here's why we're declaring independence and why we're fighting a war with you. And as a result of that, it results in a massive civil war, essentially. It would have been called that if Britain had won and the country had maintained itself as part of Britain, but instead the colonists ended up winning with a little French help. So it becomes the Declaration of Independence, and it's hugely symbolic around the globe. This statement of principles gets adopted and picked up on by other countries as a model when their citizens rise up to declare independence against other colonial powers or against unjust acts, or in my class, against the fact that I would not let them do a particular thing on Thursdays. I got a signed Declaration of Independence, so be careful what you teach your students. Anyways, that's it from the Happy House of History and some dude in a Hawaiian shirt.